WNEW, the Rock of New York, with Days of the New and the Downtown. It's Opie and it's Anthony. Hey, what's up?
Hey!
Whoa, wow, you're in a very good mood for a Monday.
Well, I had a nice relaxing weekend.
Did you?
Yes.
What did you do? Anything fun?
No, nothing exciting, I guess. I tried to golf again.
Oh.
I just suck. I don't know what it is. I can't figure that game out.
Most people can't figure it out, though.
Yeah, but I really can't.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm a hacker.
Are you one of those?
I actually hurt my wrist from hitting the ground too hard once. So like, boing.
Oh.
Like,
Are you one of those guys that carries around a six-pack when he golfs?
No, I didn't even drink. It was too early.
Really?
I got up at like 6 o'clock and you're golfing. How come everything that you have to do on the weekends involves getting up at very early? You want to go we're going fishing. All right, I'll see you like noon. No, we got to get up at 4:30. Get up at like 2. Yeah. You got to be out in the boat by 3. You got to be fishing. Yeah.
And then by 9 o'clock, you're so freaking tired.
Yeah, you're exhausted. You sink a fish. Yeah, so I got up early and golfed badly and, hung out, crapped out.
That's pretty bizarre. I got to mark
a lot of sleep.
I got to mark this on the calendar. I think this is the first time you've woke up before noon on a weekend in your whole life.
Shut up. That is not true.
Come on. Tell me the last time you got up before noon on a weekend.
Before noon on a weekend?
And why? Because you probably had to go do something that you don't want to do.
I usually wake up early, but I stay in bed.
Okay.
Me and Jen like to sit and watch the home improvement shows and laugh at them.
Home improvement?
And stuff. Well, it's funny. You ever see, like, Interior Motives?
Well, I like Interior Motives.
You do?
Yes, I do.
Today we're going to learn how to do stenciling on the top of the panel of your walls and see what colors really work.
Like, what? I was fixated on this show.
He could be the gayest guy in the world.
The host of Interior Motives,
yeah,
I think it's on the Learning Channel, he has reached terminal gayness.
No.
He's the gayest individual.
There is no hope for that
None
guy.
gayer.
It's interesting because the paper today asked a lot of straight people if they think homosexual people could change their ways.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people think they could.
Right.
You got to see Interior Motives, and you tell me if that guy can be straight someday. No freaking way.
Well, what did you do?
I went to Boston.
No, I mean, what did you do to get straight?
Oh.
Or did you?
Yeah, Anthony, I'm a big fat homo. You got me. You got me.
All right, so you went to Boston.
Wow, you're too quick for me. I'm a pickle smuggler. That's me.
All right.
Yeah, I'm a butler. Very good, Ant.
You got
wow, you got me. Jeez, have no comeback for that one. All right, very good.
What'd you do?
This weekend?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just went to Boston to make sure my girlfriend wasn't dating.
Was she dating? Did you walk in on her in the middle of the act with some guy?
No, I called her on the way. So
you blew it.
Well, I didn't want to be surprised, so I went up there and made sure she didn't date this weekend.
She just opens the door a crack.
Oh, Opie, what are you doing home?
Yeah. Sandy, are you coming back in the room?
All right. So it was a pretty boring weekend, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Well, we're ready to rock. Fact line is 212-957-WNEW. Wow, phone's ringing like crazy. Let's grab one right here. Hi, NEW.
Hello there.
Yeah, what's up?
What kind of name is Opie?
That's a viable question. People probably want to know.
It's a crappy name. I'm not happy with it.
Well, what does it mean? What's it short for?
Go
ahead, tell the story.
Well, I was the only one in 7th grade that didn't have a nickname. It's not a radio name, by the way. It's been my name since I was 12. Well, that's what I go as. My mom calls me Dopey, but besides that, everyone else calls me Opie.
I know how you feel.
But put it this way.
What's that?
I had 3 choices. They all, ganged up on me in math class in 7th grade, and they said, "Hey, kid, you don't have a nickname. We're going to give you one right now." Julie Burson, by the way. So they make me stand up in front of the class, and then they decide what they're going to call me. It was either going to be Four Eyes, Will Robinson from Lost in Space.
Warning.
Or it was going to be Howdy Freaking Doody.
Oh, my God.
And then they came up with Opie, and I'm like, trust me, I'll take Opie out of the other choices. Thank you.
Good choice.
My last name is Spinelli. I want to tell you, I had a few of those weird names, too. Listen, I want to tell you guys you're all right. I started out not liking you. I'm 50 years old. I've been listening to NEW since I was 1.
Wow.
So, anyway, I started out, thinking that this wasn't a good idea, but I'm changing my mind.
Hey, thanks a lot.
Keep up the good work, guys.
I appreciate it.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Hey, we're starting off on the right foot today.
Okay.
Very
Positive.
good. Woo! Thank you. On the way, we got Pearl Jam and Kiss next. 102.7 WNEW, The Rock of New York. Another track from Yield. That's Pearl Jam in hiding. Those guys coming to the big town in September for a couple sold-out shows. We might just have a few extra tickets laying around the joint for you. And when we get closer to the date, we'll let you know about it, okay?
Yeah.
It's Opie, it's Anthony.
Hey, man.
Hey, last night I rented The Wedding Singer, finally.
Yeah.
I thought that was supposed to be a really good movie.
I haven't seen it, so I can't tell you. That's one with Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was such a good movie, and it was just released that I was going to the video store 3 or 4 times a day, just hoping to luck out and have a copy on the shelf.
New release? No,
Yeah.
forget it.
Yeah.
You're not going to get it. And it was bad?
Put it this way, I'm in love with Drew Barrymore. If she wasn't in the movie, I would think that movie would blow.
She's plumping up a little, dude.
I mean, it wasn't a bad movie, but I was expecting Drew Barrymore's plump. What
You don't want to hear it?
What are you talking about?
I don't want to get off the subject, but...
What are you talking about, Drew Barrymore's pumping up?
I picked up the National Enquirer. It's got Monica Lewinsky on the cover, and I thought that the picture of Drew Barrymore was Monica.
Really?
Look at her. Look, see? This is how she used to look, and now she's plumping up.
Oh, she's got cafeteria lady arms. Look at that.
She's looking like Drew Carey.
Oh, what happened to lovely Drew?
She's eating.
Oh,
Some reason.
I'm depressed.
Oh, well.
Anyway.
Well, yeah, she was in that movie.
Well, The Wedding Singer, I don't know, it just wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. Everyone was talking about The Wedding Singer, the 80s references, the 80s songs in the movie. That stuff was cool, but the movie was kind of slow-moving and boring.
And you still couldn't get it in the video store.
No, I got a theory about this.
What?
When a new release hits your video store, it is the most sought-after video.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter how good the movie was in theaters. It could be the worst movie. It could have bombed in the theaters, but because it's a new release in your video store, everyone has to go and get it. I don't
get it.
understand.
It's new. I want to be the first one to see it.
Yeah.
I remember that,
Oh, Biodome's out. We got to get Pauly Shore's Biodome. That's a great movie. Super Mario Brothers. I can't find it.
Yeah.
It's awful.
It was hard. I don't know. It was all right. It was just I was expecting better from Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore, to be honest with you. So.
Speaking of awful, did you see HBO last night? Jerry Seinfeld.
I purposely missed it because the reviews on it were so bad. I should have saw it just because of that. But how bad was it?
You know what it reminds me of? You see those stories about the old miser woman that was found in her house. She has millions of dollars, but she keeps using the same old tea bag to make the cup of tea.
Yeah.
That's what Jerry's doing. He made how much money off of the Seinfeld show?
Millions and millions.
And he's making tons of money off of this tour that he did, and the HBO special that he did last night. And it's the same old tea bag he's using. Bloom, bloom.
So he didn't really have any new jokes, or
no? But that was the whole thing. He went into it saying, "This is going to be my old act. I'm doing my old act." And it's just tired. It's old.
Now, he's done stand-up in 8 to 10 years, right?
Yeah.
You would think he'd have some brand new observations and new angles on things by now.
I don't know. What about these new garbage pails? He's talking about his engagement like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I was engaged 10 years ago. 10 years engagement. It's like a roller coaster. Oh, I heard it before, Jerry. Please stop.
Man.
But he's talking about stuff that's just old.
Yeah.
Like, why does McDonald's have to tell us how many burgers they sold? Well, it doesn't anymore, really.
It doesn't.
It just says like billions
and billions served.
It's not like, I need a number? Okay, why don't you just put McDonald's? We're doing very well. All right, Jerry. Great. That was funny in the 80s.
Great.
You might as well bring my act back if Jerry's going to get out there. I could talk about tongue-in-cheeks like I did in the 80s. But it was the same. I mean, it might as well have been. Why? Because it's Jerry and it's clean?
Yeah.
That it's more funny?
Yeah.
No, it's just old hat already.
That's too bad.
How about those peanuts? Why does the pilot have to tell you where he's going? We're taking off. We'll be cruising to 35,000 feet, and then we'll turn left at Cleveland. Okay, just get there. I'm not knocking on the cockpit door saying, I'm going to be eating these peanuts. Not all the peanuts. I'm going to save some for later. Hi, Jerry. Great. It was great when I was, like, smoking pot and hanging out with my friends.
Yeah, they had some of the jokes in the paper, and they were painful to read.
Yeah, they're just old and kind of dated and everything.
Maybe we'll have Jerry hang out today and read his material from the papers for everybody.
What's with these garbage pails? In the city, $600 for a garbage pail.
Yeah,
What are they, bulletproof?
Yeah, we have to talk about that next, actually. Okay, got something for the show. I know it's Monday, but come on, guys. If you got something, give us a call, 212-757-1027. And the instant feedback is set up and ready to go, too.
WNEW.com. Click on it and say something to us. You get it instantly.
All right, and we got Sting next. Stay there.
Yeah, I'm curious to know what everybody else thought of the Jerry Seinfeld thing on HBO last night. I thought it was kind of dull. If you got an opinion, you're in your office in front of the computer, email us at WNEW.com. We have our instant feedback. Hit us with that.
All right, very cool. And we'll read some of that on the air, right?
Yeah.
Here's Sting on 102.7 WNEW, the Rock of New York. 102.7 WNEW, where rock lives with In Excess. It's Opie and Anthony, and we got someone upset with us on the phone lines.
Why?
Your comments about Jerry Seinfeld. Yo, what do you got?
I'm just a little upset with you guys knocking Jerry Seinfeld.
Oh, please.
Come on.
Come on.
Even though it's an old acting stuff, you still got to respect him.
But he didn't have to do that. Why did he have to go on tour and do his old stuff? It's like I said, like the miser lady using the tea bag for the 20th time, and she's got $1 million in her mattress.
I understand that, but he was doing his show for 10 years, and everyone loved that, you know, and then he missed it.
All right, then he should have taken a little
He leaves his show, and he still wants to do his stand-up. People want to see it.
No, so to write new material and then tour that. Why did he have to tour this old crap? We all heard it 1,000 times. And as a matter of fact, I saw some of those jokes when he did it on the Young Comedian special in 1978.
Get out of
So
here.
some of that crap was 20 years old.
Get out of here.
I'm not kidding. If any other comic did that, they'd be shot.
No
They'd go to comedy prison. You gotta. I mean, why didn't he get off the show, take a break to write some new stuff, and then tour that? I don't understand why you had to go around. Whoa, what's with these peanuts?
Yeah, I hear you.
How about that hair in the shower? You can't get it off the wall. You gotta spray it and it moves down a foot at a time. Oh, why do old people live in Florida? It's like the old people go there. Why do they reach an age where they feel they could just back their car out of the driveway without looking?
But you still appreciate it, right?
No.
You don't?
Actually, no. It was kind of dull last night watching that.
Yeah.
And plus, for the money you had to pay for the tickets, you were expecting something new and different.
Yeah, I hear
Come on.
You know, I mean, he should have.
I'll be honest. Jerry Seinfeld was the funniest guy I ever saw live, without a doubt. I'll give that to him.
That was 20 years ago, you're saying?
No, I saw him 10 years ago, and it was the same act. From 10 years ago, you're supposed to be this comedian and creative person. You know, open your eyes. You've been in New York for a while now, and come up with new stuff.
I hear you.
Maybe he
That's
can't
all
get
we're
any.
saying.
Maybe he can't get any new observations.
Maybe
being
that's the case.
held
He's doing
up
his show
in.
for too long. It's all on his show.
All right, then take a little more time and get the act together and get it polished. That's all we're saying.
All right.
He can't get those quick, witty observations being locked up in the most expensive hotels around the world. And
in London and
you know, maybe he just doesn't have it anymore. Maybe that's an option.
All right.
Never know.
All right, pal. Thanks, bud.
All right, brother.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Bye.
Peace.
Well,
there you go.
Sam in New York says the funniest thing about last night's show was when somebody in the crowd hit Jerry with one of those red laser lights real quick.
No, they did.
Yeah, I saw it. It was on his suit and then went on the side of his head. He was wishing they would have kept it there on his forehead. You know that episode of Seinfeld where George went to the play and some guy kept sticking the laser light right on his forehead?
All right. Well, we got some Pink Floyd on the way. 7 Mary 3. All right, I like people who will, confirm our opinions and discuss them.
Sure.
That's very cool. If you got something to add to the discussion today, give us a call. All right? 102.7 WNEW, where rock lives. Bruce Springsteen, Talking Heads, and Aerosmith off the Armageddon soundtrack. What kind of love are you on? On the way, we got the Stones and Third Eye Blind next. It's Opie. It's Anthony.
Hey.
Doing well for a Monday. Jay and Matt have sent us a fax. You guys haven't been fired yet? I think we're getting listeners because people are tuning in every day to see if we're getting
We're
fired.
still here?
Yeah.
You think? Some of the people? Oh, that's good.
I think that's a great marketing strategy, actually. Keep tuning into NEW to find out when Opie and Anthony will be fired.
I see a lot of people, especially on the instant feedback, the same names. You know, Rebecca from Jersey. She's hated us since we got here.
Okay.
And she's hating us every day.
She hates us every day from 3 to 7 when she's listening.
She is tuned in every ding-dong day.
Oh, nice.
Figure that out.
All right. I want to say hi to the faithful listeners of the program. We have about 10 of you, and we appreciate the support. Every day we'll gain a few more.
Sure.
As long as you guys start spreading the word for us, that would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Your brother's on the line.
Joe.
I was saying that Drew Barrymore is like really hot, and he disagrees. Joey!
Hey.
What's up?
Nothing. I rented the wedding singer this weekend.
Yeah.
And I don't understand the mentality, Opie. You know what it is? You like Drew Barrymore because she's Drew Barrymore. Because personally, she's got a chin like Dudley Do-Right, and she's reaching maximum density. She looks disgusting. I never thought she was nice looking. But truthfully, if you had the choice between Drew Barrymore and Sandy, who would you take?
I told Sandy this weekend, Drew, all the way.
You got it. You got it. You can't be serious.
Wait a minute. Drew in Scream.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Well, that's the mentality.
Drew in Poison Ivy.
That was just hot because of what she was doing.
The mentality, though. It's
And that goes with the fantasy. Drew in E.T. I mean, come on.
Drew in E.T. That was the last time she looked good.
All right, Joe.
You know the best part of that movie was? Steve Buscemi.
Yeah, he was. I love Buscemi.
He was killer.
He was the best man, Anthony, and he's just like...
He is funny.
He's good in everything.
He's going, me and my brother, he's talking about hookers they picked up in Mexico and stuff.
Second only to Anthony plugging your CD at my wedding.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, Jesus.
Anthony at his brother's wedding, Joe, was plugging our CD to Men and World.
I had to give the
He's like, it's your day.
I gave the toast, but I figured I had to get a shameless plug in for the CD.
How many sales did you get?
I think 3.
I think you owe me some royalties from that.
All right, man.
See you later, gentlemen.
Ladle.
Bye.
Too funny.
That's true. Yeah. So I get so sick of the same toasts that you hear from people. The best man and is very close to me. So I figured, what the hell? I'll plug our CD.
You pulled the CD out of your tux. That was classic.
Some weddings. I mean, I've been to plenty. Just cringing through the toast. The drunken best man. We want to wish the happy couple many years of health and love. And shut up. You're drunk. Shut up. It's embarrassing.
Come on, let's move on to the chicken dance. We need this.
Bring on the food. God, why does it take 3, 4, 5 hours to eat a meal? Why do I have to dance in between courses? I'm hammered here. I'm trying to just get some sustenance off of the shrimp cocktail. It's not doing anything to diffuse these Jack and Cokes.
Too true. Yeah. All right. Well, we're off to a good start today. We're having fun. We got to talk about Jerry Springer on the way.
Yeah, a little observation with that.
And we got to talk about the garbage cans in a little while. And
a very important issue here in New York.
And Jay Leno wrestling, and Yankees giving out free tickets today with their blood drive, and
this Earth. Freaking planet are we on?
The big town is the best place in the world to live. Did you see in the paper really fast before we move on here? Yankees have had some great promotions this year.
Yeah.
They had the Beanie Baby promotion. Did you see the picture in the Daily News? The real tough, burly construction worker holding his cute little Beanie Baby that he got at the Yankee game?
I got a Beanie Baby for my kid, yeah.
He's holding a little swan. I don't know the names of these stupid things. I could care less, but there he is in the paper in all his glory holding this tiny little cute little Beanie Baby.
Well, the days are getting a little ridiculous, too, because now they got to add in, there's so many, such a diversity, such a melting pot here in New York, that now everyone's got to have a day. So you're getting like, Laotian Clam Day or something. They're handing out things, I don't even know what they are. You go in there, you get like a stick and some twine.
Yeah.
It's Punta Baikai Day. What do you use it for? Get it.
Today they had the blood drive. You go down and you give blood.
Yeah.
And you get a free ticket for the game tonight with the Twins.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you want to do to your fans. Make them nice and weak before they go through the Bronx to a Yankee game.
You need all the energy you can get.
You need all the energy and strength you can muster up to get from your car to the stadium.
You ever see what happens to the weak zebra out on the plains? They're the ones that get it. You'll be singled out as the weakling. They see that. They can sense that.
It's like, oh, look at the guy with the cookie in his hand. Let's attack him.
He's drinking that little cup of juice. Yeah. He must be lower court.
Boy, that's just a mess waiting to happen tonight. 55 games over 500 for the Yanks, though.
They're kicking ass.
Absolutely amazing. So, all right, Third Eye Blind next. Stay there. 102.7 WNEW, where rock lives, Stones from Tattoo You, and Semi-Charmed Life from Third Eye Blind. It's Opie and Anthony for your Monday.
Have you checked out Springer lately? Now, there's a whole big thing about if they've taken the violence out of it, they haven't taken it out. His producers wanted him to cut down on the violence and fighting on the show.
I think week to week it changes.
Yeah, so now he's trying to say that the violence is back in, like the fights are back in. They're not. They cut them out. They cut out the best parts.
You know what they do? Because I was watching the other day, when the fights start on stage, they show the crowd reacting to the fights. You're like, I want to see the fights!
That's what you wanted to see. That's why everyone watched, and that's why his ratings were so high. But now they got a security guy that sits there right between the two people, and if they even get up and start moving towards the guy, they break it up, and switch the camera shot to Jerry or something. And it sucks. It's like watching a porno movie with all the smut cut out. I'm not watching Jerry Springer for the interaction between the guests,
right?
The snappy humor and wit of these people.
You want to see one sister clock another sister over the head with a shoe.
Yeah.
That's what I tune it in for.
You know what the most ridiculous part is? If you look in the background of Jerry Springer, there's a bookshelf with books on it.
Yeah.
I think they use it as a security angle because they know people won't go near the books. They're frightened of books. It's like a safety zone. Run to the books.
Yeah.
They're petrified.
What I don't understand is Jerry Springer, obviously one of the hottest shows on TV now. Why do they even have to calm down the fights and stuff? If this is what America wants to see, then so be it. Let it happen. Let it fly.
No, because there's 12 people that are very angry at the violence. It's bad. It's bad for the children, Opie. So they have stationery with letterhead on it, and they could write to sponsors and producers, and they get action.
So 12 people decide what we, the public, should see or hear or watch.
They know what's best for you. I find it comforting that I don't have to make any decisions for myself. I could sit back and let someone else decide what's good for me. It's easier that way. I find it's very relaxing. I don't know what I'm missing, so I don't even have the freedom to make that choice anymore. So it's great for me. I've accepted it as a practice that I'm gonna stick to.
We're all a bunch of lemmings in this society for the most part. Sheep following the Pied Piper, and we're all gonna just like walk off
a cliff or into the river or something. Because one person can say what is good or bad
for everyone else.
Yeah, and people listen and people act and react to it.
That's too bad. Speaking of Jerry Springer, though, I love the security people there.
Steve.
Yeah.
Big shaved head guy, Steve.
Hey, Steve, can you move a little faster? By the time we get on stage, that bleached blonde bimbo hit that other girl 10 times in the face. You were 10 feet away from it.
Well, they got to wait, you know. Let her get a few in, and then I'll casually saunter up there and pull off her weave.
They make it look good, but they allow him to get a few shots in before they stop the fight.
But, because of certain people, we don't see that anymore.
No. Thank you. Thank you for making the decisions for me and everyone else. We appreciate that.
Hopefully someday maybe they'll pretty much say that, maybe your job out there is offensive. We'll have to take that away, too.
Well, they did.
What, the splooge moppers?
Yeah. The strip clubs in Manhattan. That someone, a small group of people decided that, this is not good for our society.
And do you think it stops there, people? Do you think it stops there, that all the people go, okay, he shut down all the strip clubs in Manhattan. Good. Now it's done. We could sell off our stationery and our little pens and our offices, and I don't have any causes anymore. I'm just going to go home.
Mm-hmm.
No. Now they got to find something else. There's always something else for these people.
They'll always move on to the next thing. But
that's why you can't let them get one thing.
Yeah.
One freedom goes, boom, dominoes.
So the interesting thing with the sex clubs in Manhattan, people are going. I hate that, a lot of people are going. Rent in Times Square is not cheap.
That's true.
So if people weren't going to these establishments, they would close down on their own because they wouldn't be able to afford the rent.
But you hear the mayor's explanation. It's just the drug dealers and murderers that are upset about this. If you're upset, you must want the way Manhattan was and New York was with the drug dealers and murderers. He doesn't think that respectable people occasionally maybe want to go to Scores or Flash Dancers and sit down and have a beer with a few of your friends. If you do that, obviously you're running right out and you're going to go into Central Park and rape someone.
Right. That's too bad.
Don't give them one freedom, damn it.
Very good.
They take more. They keep grabbing at you.
All right. Oh, on the way, Hooch by that band Everything.
Who got the Hooch?
And Peter Gabriel. Stay there. 102.7 WNEW, where rock lives. 102.7 WNEW, the Rock of New York, brand new band on the music scene from Washington, D.C. That's the band Everything. And Hooch off their Supernatural CD.
Now, what's Hooch mean in that song? Have you figured it out yet? Is it a chick? Is it booze? Is it weed?
I think it's weed. Actually, a guy just called up and he said, you guys sound like you smoke pot before your show every afternoon.
Smoke pot?
Yeah.
A lot of people. I even got one that said you guys sound like you two potheads. Yeah, some guy was saying we sound like a couple of potheads.
We don't smoke pot anymore.
No.
I can't be bothered with it.
I remember in school, I used to smoke some pot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of made me
you ever smoke it through a
unmotivated.
carrot?
Through a carrot?
Yeah.
No, it was always like a friend, though, that had some wacky thing. Dude, you got to hollow out an apple. Yeah, and then you put some tin foil in it for a bowl and poke some holes in it. You smoke pot out of an apple. What?
The best was smoking pot through a beer can.
Yeah.
You bend it in half, you put a little hole in the middle.
Yeah,
and
dent that thing. What the hell are you thinking?
Well, you get bored with,
engineers couldn't think this stuff up, and these guys are smoking weed all day.
You had to come up with new and innovative ways to smoke dope.
Dude, you could smoke it out of your faucet. Look, you just unscrew your kitchen sink faucet, and it's already got the screen in it. Yeah, you just pack it in and smoke. School was dedicated, my school anyway, where I was, to just finding weed.
Yeah.
In the morning, you'd go in, find your guy, and he'd be like, you got some joints? Yeah. And he'd hand you this Marlboro box, and you flip it open, and it's full of doobies. And you'd pick, like, yeah, look at this pin, this toothpick. Ooh, that's a fatty. Let me grab that. How much? Oh, the going price for weed for a billion years. It's $1. I got $1. It's a dime, nickel,
well, this
quarter.
is my lunch money, but
yeah,
I ate yesterday.
And then you smoke the doob, and you're like, oh, I wish I had that $1. I'm hungry. I could really use one of those big soft pretzels and a Coke right now.
One of those giant cookies.
Yeah.
The cafeteria.
Save the roads. You smoke it down till your fingernails are orange.
Right. Well, yeah, and then we get burnt.
Dude, pass it over here. And then you just have to drop it in the palm of his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I got it.
I got beat up once for throwing a roach away.
You always got beat up.
Because I thought it was done. Like, dude, we could have gotten a few more hits off that. Where'd you throw it? I don't know, down over here somewhere. Oh, man. And they'd be on their hands and knees trying to find the road.
You dope. You could smoke that down to nothing.
Same guys that used to smoke it through a wiffle ball bat just because they thought it was cool.
I didn't realize early enough in my life that it was just not. I was totally unmotivated when I smoked weed, and it totally ruined my high school career because I would smoke in the morning and go to my friend's house and watch cartoons, lay on the floor and watch cartoons. And period after period would go by, and I just wasn't there.
Man.
And then after a while, I was like,
You missed social studies 30 days straight.
yeah, I didn't want to go. I hadn't been there in a while. I was going to get in trouble.
Why bother after missing 5 days, right?
Oh, let me guess. You're up to Greek history. It's history. I can make it up. It's happened already. I know how it ends.
I could read about it later on.
Yeah.
It's not going to change.
Nothing new. I probably won't need it.
Yeah. All right, very good.
Yeah, but getting back to that. No, we don't smoke pot.
No, I'm drug-free, unfortunately. Life would be a lot funner if I wasn't, but...
Except for your allergy medicine. I have an allergy today, Anthony.
The Rock of New York, 102.7 WNEW. Van Halen coming to town Saturday with Kenny Wayne Shepherd to Jones Beach, and Sunday at the PNC Arts Center. It's Opie, it's Anthony. We got a guy in the line that has a comment about the $600 garbage cans that the mayor is putting all over the city. I think he could spend the money on other things that are much more important.
For a garbage can?
10 times more than what he usually spends on garbage cans for the city.
That's retarded.
And these garbage cans, they weigh 220 pounds when they're empty, right?
Yeah.
So no one's going to, walk away with them.
Yeah.
Tommy, what do you got?
Yeah, Opie, they're looking at these new garbage cans.
Yeah.
What's he looking to have? The whole sanitation department go on compensation? He's looking to save money. 220 pounds, these guys are going to pick these things up?
Yeah, how are they going to empty them?
They won't even pick up a garbage can outside somebody's house if it weighs 15 pounds. He's out of it. And talk about a weapon for the kids in the street. Forget about it. You hit your car with one of those things, you're talking like major insurance problems here.
That's true.
Mayor Hitler, Giuliani is out of his mind. He's out of his... Maybe he ought to run for president. We'll see because nobody will sleep with him. Okay, guys, take care.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Well, he makes a good point, right?
He got rid of the wrong cans, the mayor. He got rid of the nice, soft cans in the sex shop we like to look at.
Yeah.
And replaces them with $600 big metal cans.
My mom's on the line.
Well,
You want to talk to my mom?
yeah, what she want?
Mom.
Hi.
Hi, what's up?
Why didn't you tell the guy the whole story about Opie?
What was the other part?
Did you look like Ron Howard when he was little on the series?
But who wants to know that? Because now he's losing his hair. When you say Ron Howard now, everyone thinks balding, middle-aged director.
Yeah, they don't think about the young Ron Howard anymore.
No.
You really used to smoke pot through beer cans?
I'm sorry to say, yeah, that's the truth.
It's nice to listen to the radio and find out what my son's been doing.
Yeah, I'm getting fired again.
Are you?
No. Hey, Mom.
What?
So Grandma doesn't like the Big Willie Pop bit. Did you hear what she said to me the other day?
Yeah, she didn't like the part about Chelsea.
Tell you the truth, I don't like that part.
Take it out.
My 88-year-old grandma is begging me not to play that ever again.
Oh, my God.
She didn't do anything wrong. It's not about her.
Oh, no.
Did you see me leave the house real fast, Mom?
Yeah. Her and I sat here and stared at each other for 4 days.
You and Grandma?
Yeah.
Stare at each other for 4 days?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. All right.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah. There you go, my mom.
Oh, my God, learning such things that you used to smoke pot out of a...
Well, we discussed this last week. I'm glad we're back home in New York, but, all our families are listening to us day in and day out, and it gets embarrassing at times.
I know.
When we worked out of town, then it didn't matter who was listening.
We could selectively give them tapes of, what we thought was appropriate for them to hear.
Yeah.
Now they're hearing about sexploits and pot and all kinds of stuff.
And everything else we did growing up. Great.
Yeah.
But
Great.
We got to play the bit my grandma hates.
Oh, poor Grandma.
Grandma, if you listen to the radio, turn it down. Turn it off. Turn it off. All right? Or Aunt Sheila.
But Chelsea didn't do anything. Why are you picking on Chelsea? She's just a daughter of him and he's...
Aunt Sheila, if you're listening, just turn it to Rocky's show on that other station.
T-Rock!
Grandma won't know the difference. That show's so boring, she won't know the difference.
T-Rock, you're going to explode.
All right, I think Grandma's not listening anymore, so check this out. 1027 WNEW, where Rock lives with Foreigner, the Cars in there, and Semisonic. Those guys played Jones Beach this weekend, closing time. It's Opie and Anthony. Hey. What's up? Do I have time to be childish?
Don't we always?
Well, no. We're pretty mature most of the time, but every once in a while we'd like to do, childish bits and stuff.
All right, what do you have?
Well, actually, I gotta call a library.
A library?
Yeah.
Okay, and what would you be calling a library for?
Oh, I'm calling the library. I gotta look for some books.
Books?
Yeah.
Okay. Why would we be doing this on the radio?
Well, because no one else has really done it in New York, right?
Okay, a library.
Trying to be original here and do our own stuff, so no one has called a library before and just ordered books. That's all it is.
It sounds captivating and fascinating.
Yeah, that's all. I'm dialing up. It's actually ringing now, so.
Okay.
All right? Yeah, it's an innocent bet. 102.7 WNEW, the Rock of New York. REM coming up with something new in time for the fall. Can't wait to hear what those boys are up to. It's Opie and Anthony. Giants play the Jacksonville Jaguars, 7:05 Friday night, right here on NEW. If you're tooling around town, you can check out the game.
Did you catch any of that preseason stuff there Sunday?
They looked pretty good.
Yeah.
It's way too early to tell, though.
Yeah, it is.
It's
too early for football. It's still hot out.
All the main players get in there for, 3 plays, and then they're out. But, slowly but surely I'm getting into the football season. It's just so early.
Yeah, it is.
We got to wait for the Yankees to win the World Series, and then we could go full, we could go into the football season.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. What do you think? Who do you think the Yankees and...
Yankees, who are they going to play in the World Series? Who cares? It's too early. Who cares? Mets.
Oh, stop.
This town would go nuts.
Yeah, I know, but...
The Mets half game out for the wild card.
Doesn't happen.
Yankees 55 games over 500. Woo! That is insane.
That's crazy.
They're playing the Twins tonight at the stadium. They had their little blood drive today. We were talking about this earlier. The Yankees are coming up with some bizarre promotional events. They had Beanie Baby Night a couple days ago.
Yeah.
And now...
Pistol Night. I like Pistol Night.
You like the...
Handgun Night.
Handgun Night's pretty cool.
It's fun.
I used to like going to Bat Day. What a mess that turned out to be. And Ball Day, where everyone just throws the balls back onto the field. Hey, man, this ball is cheap.
Yeah, this isn't a real Major League ball.
No, but today they had the blood drive, which is obviously a very good thing. This time of year, the city is in desperate need for blood. So do your part if you can and give blood. All right? But it was just a weird concept, though. They had people stop by the stadium all day long, and if you gave blood today, you got a ticket for tonight's game. That's what you need, is to lose a pint of blood before you have to venture into the Bronx to go to the Yankee game.
You got to be sharp when you go to Yankee Stadium.
Right.
You can't be lumbering and weak.
No.
I got to say, it'd be like that sick zebra in the Serengeti. The lions sense it. They know. Well, you know it, you're laying on the road with your innards ripped out. That's true. They could sense that you're weak.
Yes. So...
The lion.
You need all your energy just to get from the car to the stadium and back.
That's true.
Imagine doing it without a pint of blood in you.
Pint short.
Huh?
You get a woozy.
A little woozy.
I never gave blood.
Really?
No.
I did. It's not fun.
I'm a wuss.
I go for the little, cookies and thing of orange juice.
I don't like needles and stuff.
No?
Blood. Kick out of me blood. And I get all woozy and like, ooh, I turn white. Ooh. I get that same feeling that when you get, like, hit in the kneecap, and you get that nauseous, I'm going to puke.
Yeah.
I don't feel that. That's how I feel when I have blood taken or anything.
Oh, that's too bad. People need blood this time of year.
I know, and I feel very bad about that.
Yeah, sure you do.
But,
all right. Hey, we got the most requested song of the day.
What was it?
Shawn Mullins.
Oh, I thought you weren't going to tell me.
The guy from Georgia. He sings a song called Lullaby. That's on the way. And we'll do Tom Petty next. 102.7 WNEW, The Rock of New York. Shawn Mullins, Lullaby. That's off the CD Soul's Core. We were the first radio station in New York to bring you that one. As it slowly fades out. Hey, man.
That's it?
Yeah, our little show is over for a Monday.
Went pretty fast. Handed over to the capable hands of Matt.
To the weekend, damn it.
Did you see Al in the hallway as you came into the studio?
He ran by me so fast, I kind of spun around.
You can't run fast either.
And then I got
that big belly
on the side of the head with that medallion.
He keeps it under his suit now.
All right. What do you mean weekend? What? Weekend?
Yeah, it's all over.
Oh, yeah.
You know? You just gotta wait for another one.
Back from
Should be around in a couple of days.
Hopefully.
Another 4 days.
Another 4 days will be at another weekend. So great.
The way it works. Okay.
Good conversation. All right. Thanks. This is great. People in their cars really want to hear this.
Saying what?
Yeah, good. That's good radio. Yeah.
Well, then hit a damn button.
No,
what are you waiting for?
Because it's more painful this way to sweat it out a little while.
All right,
man. What's going on your show today?
What's going on?
Hey, Ben.
I don't know.
You really don't know?
I don't know if we have any tickets. I know I got great tunes. And I'm prepping for Harvey Danger, who's on Letterman tomorrow night.
Yes, he is.
So I'm going to get some Harvey on, that's for damn sure.
Those guys playing Irving Plaza tomorrow.
Yeah.
Grantley Buffalo. What are you doing over there?
I'm just playing the kazoo. I don't care. You two talk.
We can put Earl on the air and mess with him a little while. No, he's running on the studio. Okay.
Listen, if anything, if we learn anything today, be nice to Earl this week because Earl is getting ready for his annual butt whooping from the Brooklyn Union Gas Boys in softball Wednesday night.
Oh, really?
This is the one team that just, without a doubt, beats us senseless.
Every year?
Yeah, like Tiny on the team is the only guy that's like 6'4". Everybody's bigger.
Well, the Epileptics beat you guys senseless, too, a couple weeks back.
Isn't that cute when they call big fat people tiny? Isn't that just adorable? Jeez, I never would have thought of that.
All right, let's get out of here.